Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I'm going to show you to connect the our mirror, the MacBook Neo to your TV. Alright, so in the background I have a Samsung TV, and of course I have currently hooked up my MacBook Air, but similar to the Air, the Neo works just the same. Alright, so I'm going to switch them out. Alright guys, so I've done the switch and I'm going to show you two methods how to connect the Neo. So here we have the MacBook Neo and the Samsung in the background. So first of all, you'll need a HDMI cable, and of course one end will be the standard HDMI. Plug that to the back of the TV, that's easy. Next end, you'll get a converter, or if you have a cable that does full HDMI to USB-C, seeing that this only uses USB-C. And of course, this is the USB-C. We're simply going to use a converter in this case. If you have the cable, just fine. So go ahead and we're going to hook these up. All right, so I'm going to plug these in. All right, so it connects. And all you got to do for cable is simply go ahead. And I'm going to show you this another method that doesn't require cable. So go ahead and hook this up. Make sure it goes all the way in. And of course, make sure the TV is set to the HDMI port that will be needed. And of course, it says here that USB port for display, to use external display. And it says here to use an external display connected to the other port for this Mac. All right. All right. So you can see there's two separate ports. So let's look at that very carefully. You'll get this error that says use other port for display. Alright guys, so on the Air I would plug it into any port, but on the Neo you will have to plug it in this port here, which is the first port or the top port. I'm using the second port, but it will not work. So all I gotta do now is simply disconnect and connect it, connect it to the first port. So let me go ahead and hook that up, excuse me. Alright, so we have connected it to the correct port. All right, and there you go. All right, I'll show you here. Now, this is what it looks like with the Neo. So it is possible. The TV in the background is a 32-inch TV, but I've noticed a little artifacting. So there's a little bit of, don't know if it comes across on the video, but of course there's a little bit of artifacting in terms of the display. So we're gonna see what's happening. All right, so the Neo can screen mirror, you're gonna go to Apple logo, you're gonna go to system settings, then of course once you're in here you're gonna go to display, and of course once you're under display you can go ahead and see the Samsung TV here. We can do a number of stuff, including on the Samsung TV. We can do several stuff. I'm gonna say mirror built-in display. All right, so right away I noticed that it's not bad. However, I'm seeing some slight ghosting that I did not see on the other on my normal MacBook Air, but of course that's not bad. Still, I can actually use this. So we can see that it is capable, although I would say it seems like it's just able to do or handle the mirroring, so it's not 100% perfect, as I'm seeing some of the artifacting on the display in the background. All right, so next I'm going to disconnect this cable. All right, so I've removed the cable. The TV should go back to normal. All right, so it's searching for a signal. Let's just give it a minute. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna click on this icon, which is the control center. We're gonna select this icon for mirroring. All right, so we're gonna click on these two window looking icons. It's gonna scan. It shows there's a 32-inch TV. That's the one in the background. I'm gonna click on it. There you go. It's asking for a password. I'm gonna place it in. It's 2003 in my case. And here it's showing me a option. It says choose mirror to extend the display for the menu. So what I'm gonna do is gonna say extend the displays. So I'm gonna choose extend. All right, now straight away guys, I notice an improvement. So there is no artifacting this time, and I notice that it's perfectly crisp. All right, so not bad. So it's perfectly crisp. I'm getting no issues in terms of the Neo. So in terms of what's best to connect these up, I would highly recommend that you use the, let me make sure. Let me open up a window. I would highly recommend that you use the wireless display. And of course, it's now perfect. I'm not getting any ghosting. So most likely, this was the issue. So if you're gonna connect your Neo up to an external monitor, I suggest that you use the wireless method as seen here, where you go to the control center and you use the wireless method. That gives no issues, and of course I'm not getting any ghosting. It could be a fault of this dongle, or it could be the fact that this doesn't really carry as much power as both ports doesn't support, and only one port is used. So of course I just want to make sure that I show you all the options. So anything you do now, you can actually go here into settings, go to system, and of course you can go to display. I'm going to try one more thing. So it says use as display. I'm going to say mirror. All right, there we go. Even in mirror mode, I'm getting good quality, no artifacting, so you can actually see. And of course everything is buttery smooth. All right, so I love this. I'm going to return it to normal. So I'm going to say stop mirroring. And of course, I recommend that you use the wireless method, no cables, and of course, no artifacting or ghosting. So I'm going to end here. All I have to do is choose the, here I can change, I can stop extending. So I'm going to stop. And there you go. It's finished. And of course, the Neo is a champ. Use the wireless for the mirroring, and of course that should work fine, especially on a Samsung TV. So see you in the next one guys. Bye.